Go ahead and pause the video and take a moment to read the question. It says in the problem, for every 8 turns of the pedals, the wheel turns 5 times. So here's how we start the proportion. It's going to be 8 over 5. If you want, you could put 5 over 8. You're going to get the same answer. And whenever we set up a ratio, a proportion, we have to have an equal sign in the middle. We're going to end up with 2 fractions with 1 equal sign in the middle. So the trick is to figure out what goes on the other side. It says, suppose the bicycle wheel turns about 2,435 times during the trip. So which number represents how many times the wheel turns? That's going to be 5. It says the wheel turns 5 times. So if this number represents how many times the wheel turns, the number 2,435 also has to be on the bottom. And the question is asking, how many times would you have to crank the pedals during the trip? Well, it's asking us how many. We don't know, so we're going to go ahead and use X. Now, in order to solve this proportion, in order to solve this ratio, we have to use cross multiplication. And I want to make it very clear, the only time you were able to use cross multiplication is when you have 2 fractions and 1 equal sign in the middle. There are no plus signs, no minus signs, it's just 2 fractions. So when we cross multiply, we multiply the 5 times x, that's 5x. Then we multiply 8 times 2,435. I'm typing that into my calculator now. And I get 19,480. Then we solve for x by dividing both sides by 5. And the answer to my problem is 3,896. So this is how many times you would have to crank the pedals during that trip.